G'day YouTubers, it's another round of my AFL team coach video. Before I start, I'd like to acknowledge two brothers from TJ Cards who asked me to create a video, so create some more videos. Hopefully they enjoy this, plus other people. So yeah, let's get started. Before I start, it will be appreciated if you can subscribe to my channel. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. It's another round of my AFL team coach. I was pretty good last week. I got all 9 games right, so I've unlocked this. Well, congratulations, I'm a winner. So let's see what I activated. Let's activate. Yeah. Cool, team guys. Alright, let's go and select our round 5 tips for this week. The first game, the Demons versus Brisbane Lions. Melbourne has won 4 games. The Brisbane Lions have only won 1 game, and that was only against North Melbourne. It's in Melbourne, so I expect the Demons to win pretty easily, or not easily, to win. So I'll select the Demons. Second game, it's a hard game. The Bulldogs lost to Geelong by 4 points, and Essendon got smashed by Port Adelaide by 69 points. It's out Marble. Friday night, under the roof, both teams home ground. I think I'm going to go for the Doggies. The third game, Giants and the Saints. Giants are undefeated. St Kilda got so many injuries and just narrowly beat Richmond at Norwood Oval last week. I think St Kilda only had 1 goal at half time, so they will do a lot better against the Giants. But the Giants are fit and firing, doing good in Canberra. Yeah, to the Giants. Next game, I won't waste too much time. I expect the Blues to win easily. Callum beat Fremantle at Adelaide last week by 10 points, and the Crows were very disappointing against Melbourne, so I'm tipping the Blues easily. This will be a good game. Port and Fremantle, Adelaide. The visitors for the Dockers, they just lost to Carlton, or lost by 10 points, I should say, against Carlton in Gallagher in Adelaide. But you think Port at home, and they're going to get Power Pepper and Wines back from injury, so that just adds more depth, even though they're going to lose Finlayson to suspension. So I'm going to tip the Power. The next game, the Suns and Hawks. Gold Coast were okay last week. They still lost, but they put a competitive force against GWS Giants, who are undefeated. Hawthorn, they were down by 30-odd points last week in the third quarter and got to win the goal against Collingwood and almost won the game. They had a shot to win the game, but missed with a couple of minutes left, and the Hawks just lost to Collingwood by less than a goal. But I'm going to tip that. Tip Gold Coast, because at Gold Coast, they're at home. They're doing reasonably well this year, so Suns they're good at home. Now, the Cats of North Melbourne. The question is, how much will Geelong win by? North Melbourne are winless. Lost Brisbane easily last week by 60-odd points at Norwood. And this is Geelong's first home at Canadian Park for this season. So I don't know how much Geelong will win. Say Geelong by 50 plus, so I expect Geelong to win easily. And the final game of the week, this is an interesting game. West Coast against Richmond. Surprise, West Coast put in a competitive performance against Sydney last week. They were even leading by a few points at half time, but then the skill of Sydney overran the Eagles in the second half. And Richmond, they, in the first half against St Kilda last week, they were leading 5 goals to 1, and then St Kilda smashed them in the third quarter and to win a game by 8 or 9 points, I think. So I don't know who to tip. It's hard to predict, or hard to tip West Coast. So I'm going to pick the Tigers. Okay, that's my round 5 tips for the week. Let's see how I go for next week. Okay, let's do my star powers. Back to your for our silver star power, we've got our mighty, midfield bull, defensive dynamo, next gen, and trailblazer. So let's see how we went, or if there's any different players to pick for this week. Nick Davis scored 95 points. So what other players did what last round? Dawson, 112 points. Dunkley, 114. I'll be tempted to pick Sam Walsh, but he's been injured. However, he's a test for this week. So I'm not sure if the Blues will pick him for the Crows. But I reckon this time next week, I'll pick him because he'll definitely play the following week if he doesn't play against the Crows. Brayshaw, 148 points. He does gather a lot of possessions. We've got Port Adelaide, so Brayshaw against Warren Francis, Wines, who else? Rosie and Butters. Be interesting against those midfield of Port Adelaide. Anderson, the Suns against Hawks. There is good potential for him to get a lot of possessions. Josh Clifford and Johns, they've got a good midfield, so they evenly distribute the ball between their midfielders. You can include like Whitfield, Caniglio, Tom Green, so it's all one-man team. Sheasel gets so many ball off half-back. They've got Geelong at Cardinia Park. It's a small ground. Will he have time to get many possessions? I might stick away from this way. Oh, Rosie. Then again, can he repeat that? I think he had like 30 possessions, 3 goals. He's good, but can he do that week in, week out? I'm going to say unlikely. So I won't go for Rosie this week. Yeah, Bolton had close to 20 possessions and a few goals, so the likelihood of him doing that again, maybe not. Still had a lot of the ball. Oh, Gordon and the Bods. Trying to think, who's Bulldogs again? Oh yeah, they got Essendon Friday night. Gordon, Sydney. Who they playing again? Oh, memory blank. I can't recall who this one's playing. Yeah. I've got to think. I'll exclude Dawson. I'll also exclude Brayshaw against Port's midfield. Anderson is tempting. I'll exclude Sheasel and Rosie. I think there'll be a Friday night special for the Bont. Let's use the Bont. So based on stats last round, he had 21 kicks? 34 handballs. 35 disposals. Gotta think, will he do that again? See, Gordon only had 25 possessions. Oh yeah, Sydney played West Coast last week. Still had 33 disposals. So there we go, yeah. Bolton had 19 touches and 4 goals. I'm trying to think, will he repeat that again? And Oliver 16 disposal. His input will be a lot better on Thursday night. Yes, Sheasel had 35. Anderson had 33. Rachel had 38. Yeah, getting that amount of possession again is more than unlikely. Dawson, 23 possession and 112 points. Dunkley failed. I tell you one. And Dawson got 23 disposals. And then again, he did kick a goal. So that adds to the points. Anderson will get up close to that amount of possession against Hawthorn. It's interesting here to pick. So Font, 35 possession and a couple goals. Repeat that again. Might be unlikely. Just thinking. And disposals for Kelly. 86 points. It's interesting to pick. I can't believe it takes that long just to select a player. It should be a lot quicker. They're all very good players, and Dacos has scored 80 odd points, so I won't be picking Dacos. He's not in form this year compared to last year when he used to get 35 plus possessions a game. Maybe he's in tag. But he's playing half back. But again, I think the output of Collingwood, for their stats, they're struggling this season. So that's as collectively as a team. Lots of players are down, and now they've got Penalty who's out injured. We'll get Anderson. I don't know who to pick. So many options. But I'd just say Anderson, play against the Hawks, so good chance he will get a lot of possessions. Alright, let's go to midfield ball. Tom Greenwood scored 88 points last week, and he had 23 disposals. Let's see. Laird had 24 disposals. He averaged about 27, so he didn't get as much ball compared to last week. Wow. Neil got 27 possession and only scored 78 points, so let's not do that. Dogol, we had 31 disposals, and I think he had a couple goals. So that's Merritt 36 disposals for 135 points. I like guys got a lot of points, but below 30 disposals. Because I'm assuming repeating that again is more than unlikely. So he only had 26. Green had 23. But Green, his disposal last week's 23, he's got 88 points. His average is 31 disposals, and he averages 118 points. So I'm going to give him before I give him a chance, I'll just have a look at other players. Newcomb had 26 disposals, basically, and 28 points, but his average disposal was only 22, and fancy points at 77. LDU, 90 points. Okay, that's his average, 90 points. The tracker was good last week against Crows. In watching the game, he was best on ground. 29 disposals he had, and I think they kicked a goal or two. So 112. Wow, too many players. Trelaw. 37 disposals. I went to that game. It was pretty good. I reckon I had him, 3 points in my Brownlow predictor? Melbourne gets Brisbane for the tracker. Who else? Laird, he averaged 107, so Laird gets the ball regardless. Lots of handballs. There you go. Last week 11 kicks, 30 handballs, but normally he averages 27 disposals, 12 kicks, 15 handballs. Yeah, here's Laird. No. Last week he scored 103 points, but he kicked the goal, so if he did kick a goal, he'll be in the mid-90s, so maybe not use Laird. And going back to Petrarca. Yep. That's all. Alright, defensive done though. Hayden Young, I was happy with that. I selected him last week, 108. And that's him only getting 25 disposals. So last week, 25 disposals, 108 points. His average disposal is 26, so he's moving par. His fancy points average is 102. Not bad. Now, I'll stick with Hayden Young, definitely. All right, let's go to next gen. Nick Martin, 114. Oh yeah, he got 35 disposals. He gets playing the ball. Before last week, I reckon against Akila, he got 45 possessions? So, seems like that's his average, 34 disposals and 114 points. What else is there? I think Nick Martin has been doing this consistently. So he does get a lot of the ball. So I will stick with Nick Martin. Okay, for the Trailblazer. So we had Maxi. What did Maxi score? 109. Not bad. So Maxi scored 109 last week. He averages 125. So in terms of disposal, he was below last round. So it's more than likely I'll keep him. Let's just keep an eye on some other players. Dusty. So he normally averages 21 disposal. He was above average, 30. And scored 115 points. And normally he scores 82 points. So that was abnormally. So he scored more than what he normally scored. I believe he kicked a couple goals on the weekend. Libba. 35 disposal. But his average is 26. And normally his average fantasy points 97. So it's more than his average. No, I'm going to stick with Maxi. And let's have a quick look at Jamie Cameron. He excelled last week. He had 27 disposal, but his average is normally 18. And fantasy points, he scored 116, and his normal average is 84. So I'm sticking with Maxi. All right. That's my selection for the Superstar Power. Now let's go to Ultra. Same format, Mighty, Midfield Ball, Defensive Domino, Next Generation, and Trailblazer. So Sheasel scored 121. Who are they playing again? North against Geelong at Canadian Park. Oh, wow. It's going to be a tough game. Cool, wouldn't it? 25 disposals last round, and he averages 26. So that's for his WAP range, 127 he scored. His average 110. Well, she's averaged 122, but I just fear that the North, Melbourne, are going to have a bad day against Geelong at the Cannery. So that's changed this to Gordon, fresh from signing a new 4-year contract. Midfield Ball. So if you haven't got at this stage, who's this 3-round player to roll? Well, he just got 82 points. 26 disposals, 82. And his average is 34 disposals with 122 fantasy points. So there is upside for this week's game against the Port Adelaide Power. I don't know if he can, but before that it can. The Sarong does get playing the ball. We'll keep him for another week. If he scores below 100 this week, next week we'll change players. So we'll stick with Sarong. Alright, defensive timelines. So we've got Hayden Young. As I said earlier, his disposal last week was 25. Next to his average of 26. He scored 108 points. His season average 102. So his score from last week is better than all these other players. So no need to change. all day still injured. Miller, that's why he's out for an ACL knee injuries. So he's out for the whole season. All right, next generation. No, I can't change from Martin. He's been averaging, last round he got 35 disposal and his average is 34. Basically, he's on par with his average, 100 points last week, and his average is 114. So, no need to make any changes. Stick to Martin. And the last person, Trailblazer, Maxi, he scored 109. Last time we showed, Liver had 35 disposals. Unlikely. His average is 26. So normally his average is 97 points. So I think Cameron, his average is normally 84. So he had an abnormal score. Martin, average is 82, and he had, an abnormal score 115. Zorko, 111 points, and he scored 104. Or his average is 104. So he's just slightly over his average. So his average is 104. What's Maxi's? 125. We're sticking with Maxi. All right, that's it. That's my silver. That's my ultra. See how it goes. So round 4, I scored 534, I should say, and my rating was 196. I missed the first few rounds, so obviously my scores is going to be pretty bad, given that I missed the first 3 rounds. But I rank 198. Not bad for missing the first 3 rounds. So my season at age 60. Let's look at age 60. That's way bad. They're in the thousands. They're at 4,141. Jody Hart's second at 4,132. Going back to this one, round 4, rank 196 at 534 points for the fancy points. So, okay, I'm halfway. So, fancy points, Smurf, 1,006, and number 2 is Bot04, 986. So, okay, I'm in the middle. Not bad for missing a few rounds. Let's see if I can make any inroads to this. Let's see by the end of this season, I can crack in the top 100 for the fantasy points, and also for my season, if I can also crack in the top 100. That's my goal now. So that's my motivation to keep continuing playing for this. And happy to make more videos. I'm requested by the 2 boys, or the 2 brothers, I should say, at TJ Cards. That's the end, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment on my channel. Every subscriber will be appreciated.